You there?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up, brother?
What's up, man? Man, you got like a little GPS tracker, like when I snuck downstairs here?
I just looked on Discord and saw your name on there, and you were in Arma. I was like, oh, he's back. Cool. Did everything check out okay?
Yeah, I'm not even in Arma. Wow, that's weird. Oh, you know what it could be? I wonder if my Xbox is still on from last night.
Oh, I bet it is. I bet it is.
That makes sense. Ready? Let's see. Yep, that's what that is. Okay, I guess I should probably have shut that off. That makes actually sense too, because when I came downstairs today, turned the switch on with the kids, it got all funky on me. And that's
Uh,
because it was on, HDMI 2 and I switched to HDMI 1, but it
right.
the Xbox, because it was on still running, it's going to take precedence and it's not going to let it switch over. Because I was like, why is this not switching? Okay, so there you go. So
Mystery
now I should,
solved.
yep. But no, I literally just came downstairs and said to my wife, I'm going to go play some games or surf the web for a half hour and smoke some pot. All the kids are sleeping. You know, uh, my daughter threw up last night everywhere, so that's why at one point I disappeared, and then I think you kind of knew that's why I was like trying to keep things short after that. But then it just led to like my wife, she had an colonoscopy and an endoscopy today. I think they call it.
Oh
So,
shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Kill a
uh,
jaguar.
so she was drinking up and down on most of the night, drinking the Miralax and all that shit. Give me 1 second. Let me just grab this across the room.
I got him. 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 He got me too, though. Where am I bleeding? Okay, it said that he got me, but I don't see any wounds anywhere. What the fuck? Holy shit, he didn't actually hurt me. My armor saved my life!
Yeah, dude.
Metal armor is the shit.
I know it. Do I jump on with you here? I only probably have 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, jump on, make yourself suit of armor. I got enough. I think there's enough metal there to make it.
I just did something. My wife's probably gonna yell at me, but oh well. I just bought a $180 keyboard.
Is it the Ryzen?
No, so I went with. This is where I'd hemmed and hawed, but one of the Corsair ones that I'd like flagged in my cart's on sale. It's usually like 220 or $30. It's on sale for 165.
Okay.
And so I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go for it, even though I kind of wanted the Razer ones. But what it is, I have the Corsair RGB mat, and
Right.
so I can link now. The keyboard and the mat will sync together. And so I don't generally, like, I joked with Anthony. I was like, I really don't want to get into syncing it all together. But
But
it's
you're
like, well,
going
if I already
to.
have, right, well, it's the no, I think it's the so if I was going to do Razer, I want to get all Razer. So I'd want to get the
Yeah,
Razer
right,
mouse, the
right.
Razer
That's what
keyboard,
I've got.
right?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
What
Makes
I'm going to end up
sense.
doing is next month I have that $90 for Dell, and so I'm just going to go buy their $150 gaming pro mouse. Like it's like the most ridiculous mouse, that neither one of us need nor should buy. And so to me, it's if I get $90 off a pretty badass mouse, and so that's where I already kind of told myself like, don't waste any money on a mouse, don't waste any money on anything else. And so it's like, at that point, what's the point of getting the Razer when I'm not going to have all the accessories anyway? You know what I mean?
Right.
And so I kind of talked myself out of it, even though, I may have this conversation later on and be like, damn, I wish I bought it. Just because the Razer one I wanted had the extra buttons on the side,
Yeah.
so I can
It's also got volume
program.
controls and all kinds of stuff.
The Corsair has that too. That's
Okay.
why I was like, yeah, I'll get that. But I like the having the extra buttons because I'll remap them to, some other ones because they're the buttons that are like right on the left side, right next to, it's like on the they made a row of seven buttons that are on the side of like the escape, the tab, the caps lock, shift.
Oh,
And so
that's
to
new.
me, it's pretty easy to just use your pinky and just stretch over and tap one of those two while keeping on the WASD, or just tap them, to program it to my laser. Boom, I just hit that button instead.
Right.
And right, and so it's like it was back and forth with it. At the end of the day, I feel like those are all luxury things. You
Sure.
know, the one
So
and
is
it's just
so is linking all the lights.
right. I'm with you. You're right. You're right. But it's the if I've already and it's just that I've got a little money invested in this. Might
Sure,
as well
sure, sure, sure.
might as well continue it. You know what I mean? Instead
So
of
the
kind of
razor
going
doesn't is not linkable.
not with so it doesn't link with the Corsair.
Huh.
It does link with, and this is kind of now getting into my bigger issue, is Corsair and Razer are the only two companies that actually have a partnership with the Philips Hue. And so, as you know, I have all the Philips Hue lights downstairs.
Right, right,
And
right.
so ideally, I
Ideally,
kind of,
all of them would be able to interchange.
you can, but it's like downloading
I
software and
got you.
then this
Okay.
like, emulator and all, not emulators, but so what I'm looking for, basic software that kind of links it all together
Right.
and all that. And to
Integration
me,
software. Yeah.
integration, there you go, integration software. And to me, it's like at that point, I don't want to be running software to run my lights, especially where,
Well, regardless, you're going to be running some software to link all the lights together. I mean, that's just
right. I just don't, right. Yeah, exactly. I'll have the one software to link the Corsair, and then that's it. And I don't need the secondary and tertiary.
right.
And to me, it's because of the fact that, like, when I'm playing Arma, especially with the 506, I'm recording and streaming it and all that stuff. So I'm already
Hmm.
taxing the computer enough as it is.
I
Yeah,
don't
not
think
that
that
it's
when you're running integration software that it actually runs. It's just
right. I
this.
don't think it's
Yeah,
it's
it
in the
just
back.
loads into the like the INI file while it fires up so that it knows what extensions to push to what equipment.
It's honestly, it's more of the adding another thing that will break in an update.
This
You
is
know,
true.
it's really, I think that's really what it comes because even like
That is
right now,
so true.
you know,
Yeah.
and this is going to contradict everything I'm saying, but I was complaining to you about, my the mouse pads flashing, and I can't figure out why, and so I'm about to add another
God,
thing that's probably going to end up.
I had that problem with my razor, and I had to open the software, set it again, delete the profile that it had already made because it somehow hammered that profile, and it was
I
just
wonder if
putting it
that's
on
what
a
it is.
strobe effect, and I could not stand the colors all just switching on my keyboard, my mouse. Just it was just crazy looking. So I like it to be blue, like the fans that are in the computer.
Right, to me, it's I like once. Right now, it's what it's do. My issue is, and it's kind of the same, is it's rotating all of the colors. But
Right.
what happens is after, so it goes through all of the colors, and it's at like the slowest pace. So it probably takes, I don't know, we'll call it 5 minutes. It's probably less than that. Call it
Right.
3 minutes to rotate through all the colors. But then what it does is then after it rotates through all the colors, it shifts. It's almost like in a demo mode, because then it shifts, and then what it does
Oh,
is
I
it displays
guarantee
like
it is. Yeah. Yeah.
it displays red and then it flashes the red and then it displays yellow, flashes the
That is
yellow, and then it
totally the
progresses.
demo mode. Yeah. Yeah.
And then what it does is it progresses through that color set and then it
Hmm.
goes back to the rainbow. What it is if you look at like the little pamphlet, because I found the thing, it has a rainbow spectrum mode. So part of me is like, am I stuck in rainbow spectrum mode and I can't get out because it's literally just rotating through all the colors.
Right.
It's not like doing, like it should be doing the edge thing where it chases the
Yeah.
color
Yeah.
around the
Yeah.
edge.
Right. Right.
So it's like
Or a
demo mode.
wave or whatever goes through the keyboard. Yeah. Yeah.
Right. So it's like demo mode should be doing a little bit more. So I'm like, I'm not convinced it's
Yeah, it
demo mode. I
probably
think it's
is the rainbow thing if it's just continually cycling through the exact same thing.
right. I just can't get it to. It's like almost like want to start the
You have
software.
profiles, right? In that you set up.
So yeah, I have profiles, but I'm running like right now. The software is not even on, and so that's the other part that's like annoying is that the software isn't on. I noticed this screen isn't as bright as this screen. That's weird. Why is that?
Oh, I made a better fire starter. Takes a lot less energy than the plank and stick. The fire bow. Add a rock and a bow, the stick and the plank. Actually, just the stick. No, I think it's a plank too. I can't remember. It's like a plank, a stick, a rock, and a bow.
It's interesting how this one seems brighter than that. Why would that be?
God, I'm thirsty.
Every time I try to set out on an adventure, I was going to that grappling hook spot, I end up fighting something. And now I'm super heavy because of all the meat. I've killed a caiman too, so I've got a ton of freaking meat and bones. And I end up having to go back, reset, get ready to go again. I'm just trying to make it to the grappling spot, that whatever that symbol's called. I used to know what it's called now. Epsilon 2.
There we go. It's like my HDR shut off. That was weird. Yeah, no, it's like one computer screen. I mean, the identical computer screens, right, side by side. And I looked over, and one just a little bit brighter than the other. And I'm like, what the hell?
Do you have like a remote that plugs into both of them and changes them, or do you have to go into the settings of each?
And I just went to the settings, which is weird because I set this all. I wonder if it's because the other day, I had shifted Arma to the right monitor, and so I wonder if it, like, the settings thought that became, because I have a setting to, like, the one in front of me is my primary.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if it thought that the one on my right was going to become the primary, so then it adjusted the settings.
I think it has
because,
to
like,
run a full screen game. I don't think you can run a full screen game on a secondary monitor.
Right, what it is it's just I have monitor 1, monitor 2, and I've told it, like, the monitor in front of me, one is like the primary,
right.
But I have, and what it is because on the right one, which is in my primary, I have like the blue light thing at night, so that way, like, you know, when I'm playing, it doesn't affect me as much. But, like, you know, if you're watching like YouTube videos, stuff like that, it just lightens it a little bit. It's easier for the eyes for late at night. And so I was wondering if it was that, but it's not that either. But I just fixed it because I went in there and clicked the HDR button, and everything's now bright and looking sexy. All right, so let me get this GreenHell. You might actually have to send me an invite. Let me pack this bowl.
I did once, so I gotta do it again?
Oh, maybe I didn't see it. Give me a second. It's pretty good. I ordered for Mother's Day. My wife, she has like I bought her a really nice like tea like travel mug. And it's like it's actually a hot and cold mug. She swears by it. You know, it's spill-proof things.
A few of those. She loves them.
Right. You know, it's in. You know, when you get a nice one, they work really well. And so she dropped hers the other day, and she snapped, like, of course, the little latch.
Piece.
It's just the one plastic piece on the entire thing. And so, of course, she shattered it. And so I was like, hey, no big deal. I'll go online and I'll just order you a new one. And so when I went on there. Just do join game here. Yeah, send me an invite when you get a chance. When I went on to order the cap, they had this thing that was it was like buy a mystery gift. It was like up to a $75 value for $24.99. And so I joked with my wife because she was sitting right next to me. I was like, "What do you think? You want to try our luck?" And so she was like, "Yeah, why not? Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? We get a cup that, you know." I joked. I was like, "Yeah, we'll get like a leopard print cup, and then I won't want it, and then that'll be that." And so we both laughed and and just shrugged it off or whatever. But came in today. It was a gorgeous. It's a $60 mug. It's 40 ounce like cold mug with like it's leak proof with a straw, the whole 9 yards.
Is it fluid chamber filled? Like there's a chamber around the chamber?
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like one of
that's
those.
cool.
So it's like,
Yeah, yeah.
a real, good one. And I was like, all right, for actually once in our lifetime, it actually
Paid
worked out
out.
in our favor. Where you take the gamble and you actually got something. So we paid $25 for a call it a $50 thing or whatever. But to me, it worked out pretty good. I didn't get that invite. I don't know.
I sent it. Let's see. I'll do it again.
I just opened Steam. I wonder if
GreenHell
that matters.
files. I have to open Steam to even run GreenHell. It tells me that. I just sent it again.
Chat.
You should be able to just join anyway. It's friends. Friends can join.
I can't. It doesn't like show up. I don't know why. Trade manage. I wonder if it's because you're not online. You're offline.
I'm online. I don't know
No,
how.
like if I go to Steam, same here. I have no idea how to, but it says you're offline.
Let's see. Change account. All in.
I have no
Store
idea how to do any of that shit.
preferences, account details. I guess it would be in details, right? Play test data and browsing notification settings. I have no idea how to tell it I'm online. I mean, I'm online. I don't get it.
Yeah, no, because usually when you send it, it just pops up a little thing on the side.
Let me restart the game. It has been running since last night. I thought I shut it off, but I didn't. I got home from working and popped on the TV. Oh, it's still on.
This looks like me with my Xbox, huh?
Right. I went to bed early last night. Early for me. Midnight is fucking early for me. I've been up till 3, 4 o'clock in the morning for the last month.
That's what my wife said to me. She's like, yeah, I was up at 7:15 with the kids, and she was like, I don't get you. And I'm like, what? She's like, what time did you go to bed? I was like, I probably went upstairs about 2 o'clock. And she's like, so you go to bed at 2. She's like, and you're up at 7:15 with the kids. And she's like, and you're, over there with a smile on your face as if nothing happened. And I was like, at the time I had a cup of coffee in my hand. I was like, well, this is my fuel for the day. I don't know. It doesn't really affect me. I don't. I could go with 4 hours of sleep or 40 hours of sleep. I'm gonna function the same.
I can too. I'm just a little grumpy when I get to 4. I'm just a little grumpy. I don't drink coffee though either, so.
I only have one cup of coffee. It's not. I could go without it too. It's not like I don't. I'm not one of those people get up and be like, I need this cup of coffee. I can't. I can't do anything without it. It's like no, the cup. I enjoy the taste of coffee, so it's like just that. It's like having I don't know orange juice in the morning. It's like
Right.
like that little.
All I ever do anymore is water, and I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm so melancholy in the mornings. I just wake up, drink a glass of water, wash my mouth out with silver, and freaking head do whatever I gotta do. But I'm grumpy for the first 30, 40 minutes, regardless, just because of I don't know, getting up and getting moving.
Right.
If I sleep for a good 8 hours, I don't care. I'll spring up and be like, yes, let's go. All right, send you an invite. I just restarted the whole game.
That's what I'm restarting it to. Let's restart this up here. Yeah, that little thing just came through, baby. There we go. I heard the
Heard the ding.
little bleep. Yep, little blip.
All right, using a trusty fire bow that takes far less energy to actually work. Found that you
Redneck.
can use dried flowers and dried leaves to start a fire too, not just the stuff
Just
that you find.
just okay. Redneck sent me a message trying to get me to play Vane with him in Distortion.
No, Vane sucks.
That's why I was like, all right, I downloaded that when I first bought the computer. Wasn't a big fan of it, and he was like, they've updated, it's a little bit better. He's like, but it definitely needs some work, a lot of potential. And so I was like, well, I said my issue I think is a kid I work with told me to download it because he said he knows I'm a Project Zomboid person and said, oh, you want to play first person Project Zomboid? And I was like, my issue is I went in there and I was like, legitimately believed him. So when I went in there and found out that it's a fraction of what Project Zomboid is, I said I think that's what annoyed me more than anything.
Mm,
And so I was just like, if you want a real zombie game, I was like, buy Project Zomboid, and I'll gladly team up with you because that's a game where you almost need strength in numbers because it's a marathon, not a race.
right.
There's no the easy way to describe it is in Vane, I believe there's a cure for the disease, whereas Project Zomboid there is no cure. So you are on an island. You get bit, and you might as well just pack your shit up and go home. I think I told you my strategy. Turns into Fight Club.
The Fight Club.
So what I do is when I get bit, because it's like I don't know how to describe
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Once you get bit, yeah, you try to make it back to where you were and kill everything around you.
Yep, I drop all my gear at my little safe house or designated safe house, somewhere I can find easy, whether it's like, sometimes I even use like, oh, there's a van parked in front of this house. And so it's like, all right, just look for the blue van, the house with the blue
Right.
van in front of
Makes
it.
sense. Yeah, yeah.
But I'll just drop all my gear and then I walk out there. And then what I've been doing, a little more aggressive, is I actually walk around and yell. I'll start yelling because the character has like a yell button
Does it bring
and
in
try
the
to get as
zombies?
many,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, get as many zombies and like close to me. And then I'll either train them away from where I'm at or I'll try to kill as many before I die.
I found a metal Biden too that holds 100 water instead of 20, 30, or whatever.
All right, this is taking forever to load.
Shows you you're in. Ooh, my dude's about to pass out. Let's see.
I need to rest.
Oh, I think we're doing something here. I hear the music starting. Yep, I can it's starting to load. You can start to hear sounds now.
Crackling fire.
Yep, there we go, baby. Everything just caught up. Where's my controller? Shit. Everything from what we were, everything I think checked out with the wife. Still kind of waiting on stuff, but
Tests,
it's
yeah.
part of the results. There we go. Just do this. I got to turn down these. I can't fucking hear, dude.
All of our armadillos either died or escaped. I'm not sure what happened over there, but I never tried to pen any more up than the two that we had to begin with. But they're totally gone. And we need to water these damn plants. I've been so busy doing other things. But I have been busy. So you'll notice on the far end there's bamboo stockpile. And, there's a workbench now. I built a few chairs.
So I'm just messing with the.
And there's a weapon rack right beside you. Feel free to grab one of those spheres and any implements that you might need. Got another weapon rack down here, but this one I'm trying to be a display rack that shows one of everything from, well, at least the axes and the spears, from the basic to the metal. But I'm carrying the metal.
I think I'm good because.
There's also a bow on the side. And I will tell you what, I can kill a caiman with 2 arrows. I can kill a jaguar with 2 arrows.
So I actually have all my shit that I left with. Look at that. I got 2 spears.
Perfect. Well, you can feel free to put one of those on the rack. This rack is full, but there's a rack down there. Or build another rack. I think
I
you
got a
should be able
parrot.
to build the rack now, right?
Probably now because you have it there.
If you walk over to the rack, it probably will put it in your notebook blueprints. I gotta find one of those parasite freaking mushrooms. Stomach bugs and eating garbage. And you'll notice there's molds over there now for making different things in the table. The pottery table now actually has stuff you can actually make.
So actually I gotta, so go to craft. I forget how to play. Damn.
Come on, mushroom. I need a mushroom.
Let's see, notebook. So if I go to
Sure, when I need one, there isn't a mushroom anymore. When I don't need them, they're every freaking one. I don't know what else you can do for the stomach bug thing other than find one of those teacup mushrooms.
okay, I was like, there's weapon rack. Okay. So let me build one. Where'd you want me to put one? Right next to this one?
Anywhere you want it, I don't care. You can use that one if you'd like, but it's
I
full.
can't put anything in it. It's full, yeah. 'Cause I still gotta.
There's
Just
a
trying to put it
cave
right.
over here again, so careful on the point. I could kill him with 2 arrows, but I couldn't harvest the meat because I'm already overweight. He's chasing me, bastard.
I might just put my weapon rack next to yours near the water here.
That's fine.
Is it? That way, the two of them, I guess.
Found one. Nice.
Yeah, I'll stick it up.
Of the little mushrooms. Okay. I gotta go back past that caiman. I hope he doesn't. You can't kill a caiman with a spear by yourself from the rock. He bites your ass. I think he was confused because there was 2 of us and it was easy. It was perfect. But you can kill one with just 2 arrows.
Alright, I'll be alright. That's good. Let me just go get some shit to build. Right, I think the key is to, I mean, with anything, even the Jaguar, confuse them. 2 of us.
If you're at the Jaguar, all you gotta do is move backwards the entire time and keep attacking.
Right, just because in that way he can't lunge at you.
Right, because he's constantly lunging out and trying to get you. And if he hits you, you bandage, then you have the infected wound, and then tobacco bandaging, the maggots, and then yes, this whole process.
Nope, 1 short. Do you have any rope on you? Oh, good man.
The little guy just makes himself at home up there.
What do you think, Shake? What are you carrying? Just 1 spear?
I'm carrying 1 metal spear, 1 metal axe, 1 metal pickaxe, a bone knife, and a bow. Bamboo bow.
Whoa, what the hell was that?
Did you put something into the fish?
No, it was flashed. I wonder if it's when I put the thing on that.
There's
Huh,
2
interesting.
piranha and a couple disc fish in there if you want to cook them on the fire that's going.
I get a bunch of stuff on here cooked. Should probably take this off.
Did I put a bunch of shit up there? Whoops.
Yeah, I just grabbed it so it didn't.
Okay. I don't know how I did that because my backpack's completely empty of food now. What the hell happened? All my big cat shit
Need to rest.
disappeared. I gotta cook these eggs.
What happens if you put something spoiled on there and cook it?
I've not tried that. Those eggs are really quick.
That doesn't look like it's cooking.
No, it doesn't. I don't think it's doing anything. It might turn to burnt, but I don't know what the benefit
No, because there's no
timer.
timer. That's fine. I'll let it be. Do you want that meat I grabbed, or?
Just one of the big cat meats would be fine.
Ready? Right down in front of you. Oh, 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 oh.
I got it.
Shit.
Well, I don't think I can grab it. Hold on. There we go.
Was that? You want one more?
No, that should be good. I need to. I'm trying to stay awake and then sleep so I have daylight while I'm trying to make this frickin' journey. I can't leave right now because my energy meter is way too low. Plus my meat meter's low. So fuck, I've been eating like a king.
Where's your compost bin? There's probably what over.
Over by the farm, remember, on the corner of the.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll wake up, eat the meat, and
Oh, we got a spider inside this.
trap. I don't know what you're supposed to do with the spiders, but kill them and eat them. Maybe something eats them. I guess put them in the food bowl.
Yeah.
These things would probably drop fruit right away if you watered the. Well, this one's still got a little bit of water. This is zero. Little frogs.
Fucker.
We should be able to harvest the poison out of the frogs too. I just don't know how. There's a thing called a frog stretcher that I haven't found. I have no idea where it's at. But I did find the grappling hook, and now I'm excited about that because now I can get to Epsilon 2 and find out what that's all about. I got so lost, dude. I was in a mangrove with nothing but alligators and water and mangrove trees. So there's a swamp somewhere. I have absolutely no idea where I was. I still don't have a clue where I was, but judging by the things that I found a cave complex that was freaking awesome. I mean, it was, you would go in and there'd be 5 different big rooms inside the caves, and tribesmen in there. I'd have to try to sneak around them, and they kept finding me and getting me and killing me over and over. And plus, I was going crazy at one point and getting that whole freaking "you'll never get out of here, you're gonna die in GreenHell" kind of crap. And I'm like, what the fuck? And I walk up to this cliff. I'm walking down this little edge till I come to where I can't go forward anymore, and I'm looking down this cliff, and it's like 100 meters to the water, and I'm like, I don't think I could jump off and live. So I turn around, and there's a freaking tribe dude standing right there, scared the living shit out of me. I literally jumped in my skin. Ah, jeez! Freaked me out, man. That was a good scare. I thought, well, that was worth the price of admission right there.
Right. Alright, just threw some fertilizer in those. Grabbing some fruit.
Damn it. Shooting the bow is hard.
Yeah, I haven't done that yet.
It's not easy. Your target wanders all over the freaking place. So being really close, having that target as big as possible helps a lot. Oh man, I had that dude in my sights. There's bandage plant up here if you want it.
Yeah, probably should. Where are you?
I went to your west, southwest, top of the hill, close to the cliff face, towards the ocean a little bit. Yep, there you are. And that canyon's just over the hill that way. A couple oranges right here too.
I should
Column
probably go
oranges.
take a sleep here in a minute.
Yeah, I need to time it to where I get up and I just go. Try to make it to that because I built a whole house over there while I was stranded and didn't know where I was at. Well, actually, when I left, I know where I was at, where I built everything, but when I left there, I got injured and I ended up having to sleep at a camp, and that's where I got lost. I had no idea where that camp was. I'm just trying to
A
kill
whole
this.
bunch of you just killing all these frogs.
Yeah,
Like there's certain ones you can eat.
you can eat all of them if you cook them. I think maybe the blue ones get you sick. One of the others get you sick.
I think the blue one, yeah, the colored ones get you sick. The poison dart frogs, but the
No, I've eaten a poison dart frog before and not getting sick. So maybe it's a gamble. Maybe it's like a 30% chance of getting the wrong one or something. Maybe you didn't prepare it right or whatever.
right.
Like a puffer fish. Which, why the fuck would you even gamble?
Yeah, I'm with you.
What the fuck? That thing is deadly. So yeah, there's 2 pieces of metal in the thing, so you can make 2 casts, which will make you 4 pieces of armor, and that'll make you 1 piece with 1 piece, because it takes 3 pieces of armor to make each piece. So you need 12 total. There's enough in here for 4. Just have to melt some more metal.
Oh, I just ate a spoiled egg. Shit. I didn't even.
If there's fruit on that tree, that's why I grew this tree right here. The fruit will take away the food poisoning.
I got one in the.
The corn on the
My,
cob looking thing.
yeah, I actually grabbed one.
I'm gonna water all these plants.
Oh, I think I need one more. I think that maybe sick, maybe really sick. So I still have one more, like a one next to my down the bottom there.
Oh right. You could sleep it off too.
That's true. I'll just go sleep it off because I need to sleep anyways. Took my meat off there, right? Yep.
Wish I could make a cast of this metal barber. This thing is freaking awesome. It holds a lot of water. 100 units it holds. Instead of, what's this, 40.
I gotta get some mushrooms here.
Damn it.
You should be able to eat a stack. Like,
Yeah, right. Oh, and if you want to chop this tree down right here, it'll give you the medicated thing. The first little small planter box.
I'm a little distance away, walking around trying to grab a bunch of mushrooms here.
All good.
I need some cabs.
Get some tabs. Tabs. Oh, it hasn't rained in forever. Now, sure. I just water everything and it starts. You suck. I literally just watered everything, and now it decides. Yeah, okay. Now I'll let it rain. It's been dry, really dry season, dry spell. Alright, we got 20 hours on these last two nuts. Got a day on that meat. Should be able to
need
sleep,
to rest.
wake up, and then go for more.
Yeah, find any mushrooms.
Yeah, I was having issues with that myself. Did you go down through the river?
I got a couple of bananas.
If you go down through the river, it'll just tell me some. There's a couple right here.
No, I just get some bananas.
Oh, you just needed carbs?
Yeah.
Oh, I got you. I thought you still needed the sick. Here's the parasite one right here. Oh, you were food poisoned, not parasites. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little water and I'm good. Back to normal.
I hate that I literally just watered everything and then the rain comes. Ugh. Why is this thing not playing out? Should be. Oh, it has a little symbol for that. Alright, sleepy time. Not as much time passes when we both don't sleep as when we both sleep. Regardless, I'm gonna wake up and go this time. It won't even be dark, but I'm doing it. Doing it. Energy is next. And sure, the sun's going down.
Yep.
And anytime you want feathers for the arrows, that's what this parakeet nest is for. You get a couple of eggs and some feathers out of it every so often. Maybe every day.
Yeah,
I made a
actually
bunch
have
of
quite a
arrows
few
out of it.
feathers. I should go do that because I have. I have like 100 feathers on me, to be honest with you.
Oh, start grabbing small sticks and making arrows, man.
Yeah.
Fill those arrow things up. I used every feather I had and made all the arrows I could.
I got some small sticks.
Yeah, just If you find more of the others, break them down, the bigger ones. Because they're all over the place through here. These things just keep dropping big sticks. Alright, I'm going for the walk. See if I make it or not. That animal with some maggots up here by the big tree, if you're on the left side of the big tree.
Yeah, because any maggots.
Yeah, maggots in a bone. I just gotta make it to my other house, finish building it. It's pretty close. And now it's right beside the grapple hook spot, so I should be able to see where that goes. Brave or stupid trying to do this in the dark. Figure it out. It's trying to tempt me with all kinds of stuff, man. It's like, oh, hey, here's the medical plant. Hey, here's this plant, that plant, the other plant. Don't you want to stop and take these things? No.
Yep.
Mission. I gotta find the little cave entrance that has the handprint stuff on it. And go through there. Without going into the rattlesnake, preferably. And it should be close. I'm already starting to feel like I passed. Oh, there's a rattlesnake. See that guy? Normally I would just kill him. Why do I feel like I'm going the wrong way? Because I've gone the wrong way.
Not a good start, my friend.
No, it's not. I ended up going west, so I'm just south of you, basically. I need to eat my meat here. It gave me a bit of energy. Whoa. Yeah, I heard the rattlesnake. Where the fuck is it? Usually don't hear him unless you're right on top of him. This guy was making noise from a distance. Oh, jeez, he's right there. Ooh, that son of a biscuit. He was right in frickin' front of me and I didn't see him. Wow. Those guys blend in. And they move. They don't just sit still. I thought they did. Southbound. Alright, I'm at the pond. So the pond is just south of us. Alright, where's this on the map? Oh, there it is. That's the pond. Okay. Alright, so I need to hit straight west to hit that cave from here. Or straight east, I mean, to hit that cave from here. So straight east in this direction. Alright. And I'm off like a herd of turtles. And I got leeches. Come on. bunch of downed, big downed trees right here. I stumbled across a farm. Oh, it is. I'm right there. I'm at a farm. Where the big trees are all down, there's a farm of what looks to be like juniper trees or something. I don't know what these are. They're not edible. There's nothing to them, but they are definitely planted here on purpose because they are in a field that's, planted rows.
And it made me thinking about how earlier you're like, is there a way, is there means to the end? Like, want to Google that.
Yeah, is there a way out, or is that our objective, or are we just to survive? Because it seems like we're trying to escape.
Right, because if we're trying to escape, then to me, there's like at some point I was gonna say let's start building like a little fortress or something like that.
Right.
If you're gonna go long term and have to spend 100 nights, might as well make like yourself a little cool little base we can set up and stuff.
Out on the water.
Right. But it's like if there's no point in that, then to me it doesn't make sense. Like if the whole point is to escape, then
Right.
okay, I'm here short term.
Armor up, get all your shit out, and get out. Yeah. If that's the plan. Like, this is not the right way. So I'm off to a bad start here, but maybe this is the right way. I'm not finding the cave that's marked on the map that has the big puckered butthole looking thing. Oh, here it is. Okay, so yeah, it is this way. Alright. So now it should be almost just straight south of me. No, straight east. Straight east. Continue straight east, and I should hit the grapple hook spot with my other base. And I need to get there if I can. Toot sweet, so to speak. Oh wow, spotted little, I don't know what those were. They kind of look like the other little pig things, whatever those things are called. But these ones had spots and looked like little baby deer.
Interesting. Shit, dude, where'd my little pile of sticks just go?
Alright, I just stumbled into a camp. One of the tribal camps. Of course, it's making me go the wrong way every chance it gets. But I will walk through the camp to make sure there's nothing here that I don't have. Maybe that frog stretcher's here somewhere. Oh, okay. I don't belong here. East.
How do you cure insomnia?
Sleep. Oh, insomnia?
Yeah, it says I have insomnia.
Means you can't sleep. I just found 2 coconut balls that I laid down a long time ago. Oh, it says I have insomnia too. Is that what the Z's thing is?
Yeah,
I have it big time too. It's saying 6.
same here.
I wonder if we got drugged by something. That's fun.
I'm gonna go lay down and see what happens here.
Yeah, I think we both need to sleep, but I'm not in a position where I can sleep yet. There's a cool cave that I want to explore, but I'm not going to do it right now. Fuck, that looks really cool. Oh shit, I'm going to pass out. Holy fuck. I guess I am exploring this cave. I'm hoping that there's a bed in it. Nope, just a bunch of skulls. A piece of obsidian and about 9 skulls. Put a marker on the map, so the new marker on the map is where I'm at. Skull Cave. Okay, so I'm a little further south than I need to be. And follow the river to the north. It's trying to do everything it can to keep me from making it. East and follow the river. Why are you not letting me go up this way? I make it to the top of the thing and it forces me backwards. I'm assuming... I don't know what the fuck's going on right there. Why it won't let me go that way. But I'll try to go the other way. I just need to follow this river. I think...
That's right, I forgot. Let's see what happens here. Alright, I just changed the profile for my Corsair. Made a new profile.
I should fix it. That's what I have to do.
Well, I actually have one. It's literally called. I'm pretty sure you get the reference, but it's called Happy Little Trees,
Happy little trees.
and it's just like this bluish green, and it's like funny because I didn't. It's like a Corsair profile, and it has like a picture of Bob Ross,
Hell yeah.
and so I'm like, oh, let me pick that and just set it to default and see what happens. And so far, it's gonna hold. We'll see. I'll remember to say something.
Oh, I found my place. I found my shack. It just popped into view right there. Boom. Nice. Nice. I made it back to the second home. Ah, water lilies are the actual food poisoning or parasite. Food poison. They do something. I think they stop the food. If you eat something bad, you get the stomach parasite. Water lilies will cure that. Oh, this is so sweet. I've got a bed and everything. Perfect freaking timing. Fireplace out of the water. All my sticks are still here. Perfect. Perfect. The ladder to get up to the upper platform where I put my bed. And sleep through this freaking insane drop. And it goes down really slow.
I know I have a lot of that's on me.
Stone sticks.
A bunch of little sticks. That's right, I was making arrows. I made a bunch of arrows.
I gotta sleep again. That only got rid of half of it.
Yeah, that's what I did. I just slept twice in a row and it's gone now.
Sun's about to come up. That's good.
I got like fucking 12 fish bones on me. Where do you keep your fish bones?
In one of those boxes over there. I think the first one closest to the stones. Go ahead and build a fire while I'm thinking about it. Alright. Fire is ready. Got me some logs here still. I think now this is big sticks. Tons of little sticks. You've got a water catcher, rain catcher here. That's all good. I'm gonna need meat shortly. That's why I got the bow, so I can kill those pigs. But I've got the grappling hook now, and I'm about to climb this fucking wall right here and see what's up there. There was a tribal dude standing at the top at one point. Let's find out if I get myself in trouble or not. Alright, I am on the upper platform.
How do I make the... I'm just looking at the notebook.
How do you make the what?
The bow drill.
Oh,
Plank.
a bow, a stick, a plank, a stone.
It is the full. Okay. Isn't there a simpler one?
There is, but it takes more energy to make a fire.
Okay.
And it's
But
a
I should
regular bow, a wooden bow. I've already got one made on both those racks. There's 2 wooden bows there. Let's grab them.
On the weapons racks.
Yeah. Dude, I found a mini Stonehenge. And in the middle, there's a bunch of medicine stuff. And a wicker basket. And an obsidian blade. I can't take the blade because it's... But I can take the water lilies and the menorah bandage material. Molinaria. Molinaria.
Huh. I don't see
Molinaria.
it. Stick blade, knife. It's a stick blade.
Oh, I made a stick blade there too. It's on the rack down by the water on the left hand side. It's on the left hand side of the rack. Period. Left of the spears, left of everything.
The weapon rack that's near the water?
And the one that's up on the thing, both of them should have 2 bows on them. Well, there should only be one on the lower one.
No, I was looking. I thought you said the bow drill. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, I see the bow.
But yeah, you have to use the bow to make a bow drill.
Right, I thought you said there was already one made.
There is. It's in my backpack.
Right. No, I thought you said there was one made here. That's what I was.
No.
That's why I'm like walking around and be like, I do not see a bow drill anywhere.
You take the bow, add a stick, a stone, and a plank, and it makes the bow drill. I'm more Stonehenge, dude. I found Stonehenge. I should have put a marker on the map. It did. And I'm right by Epsilon 2, so this is Epsilon 2. It's in the story mode, had significance. I can't remember what. Oh, I had to make it here for I can't remember why I was trying to make it here. There was a point to trying to come here. Finding latest camp or something like that. This would be a cool place to build a base, man, right in the stones. There's a whole lot of bamboo here too, if you build it all out of bamboo. Oh, I see another... Oh, that's crazy looking. Another spot that I should be able to climb. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it doesn't let me climb this. Yeah, it does. Hold the rope. Hold X to climb the rope. Alright. Okay, a cave system. cave system. Looking for bugs and scorpions. Just a bunch of stones. It's not really a cave, it's just a pass through. It looks like a cave. And you have to climb down the other side. Okay, where the fuck am I? Oh, dude, I'm heading off the map. I'm heading off the burnt edge of the map. The map that I have is incomplete. That whole southwest or eastern corner is missing. And you can see the little hand and rope symbol on the map now below the Epsilon 2. That's where I am.
I put planks. What the hell's going on here? What do you use for wood inside the oven? Those planks, right?
And you have to build a fire. You have to build a small fire if it's gone out.
Oh, so build a fire in the fire pit and then
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
inside the...
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, I'm moving like 1 inch at a time because I'm in a new world, a new strange place. I am off the map. Literally off the map. Oh, that's a big fucking spider right there. A bird eater. A Goliath bird eater. That thing was easy to see. He was huge. Like a freaking lobster. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit, that's a big ant pile. What are you supposed to get from ants anyway?
Probably grab the ants.
Okay, my dude is getting tired. I better be able to make it back. I think climbing takes a lot out of you. And I don't want to keep walking and get lost again. I am definitely in a new spot. So that leads me to believe that there are more maps to find a complete map.
Possibly. Still trying to figure out how to fucking start a fire over here. Where do you put the wood?
Okay, did you build a small fire inside of the nook of the mud wall?
That's right. I'm forgetting you have to go into crafting and do this.
Yeah.
Like I said, I've literally played all of what, maybe an hour, maybe an hour of this game.
Yeah. I just assumed you remember.
No, like I said, I've barely played this game. When I play, it's join you. You have everything established. You know what I mean? Like it's like I probably should start my own game and go play to really.
Well, you're having to figure it out right now. So.
Yeah, this is just a tiny little thing, and I already know how to do this. It's more the other fine things, like. But yeah.
I need to rest.
Oh man, I gotta be able to make it back to my bed. And saving fast. Oh good, it's right there. Whoa. This grappling hook is very useful. I think you need to find it as well so that you have one. Do you have one in your backpack now? You'll see it on this hanging on the side of your backpack.
What I probably have to create one. Oh no, there's one there.
There is one there? See, yeah, when I found it, it found it for us both. so cool. Anytime you come into a spot where it tells you you need a grappling hook, you got one. That's kind of cool. I didn't really expect that. I thought you'd have to go find it as well.
That makes sense, only because when you found the map, I got the map.
Did you always have it, or did you find it when we were walking around trying to find you one?
No, I remember when we went there, it didn't.
Oh, it wasn't there. Yeah.
It wasn't there, and then we looked at my inventory, and I was like, "Oh shit, I have one."
Okay. All right, I gotta start a fire. Cook this meat. Use my fire bow. Much easier to start a fire with the fire. You can do it almost.
Come on.
You know, less than half the energy that it takes to do the
Right. Once you figure out how to start a fire. All right, cooking this meat up. Time is it? Surprised I haven't heard any feet. Let's check the camera, see if there's any people awake.
I wonder if you cook that corn, if it changes the properties.
Oh, they are both fucking still passed out sleeping. Mom's probably passed out too, because mom's all fucked up. Dad's gonna, you know what's gonna happen? You mark my words, it's actually with me to tell you this too. Sunday for for our op, you know, I showed up like at almost 8 o'clock. I had passed out, put my daughter to bed, and it was funny because I remember looking at the clock and it was 7:35, and so I always, you know, 7:45 is usually my cutoff, and so. And so I remember looking at the clock and being like, all right, you know, we get 10 more minutes. And so she was like, you know, Dada, can we watch a video? And I was like, all right, you know what? Yeah, let's put a video on because I don't feel like reading, you know. And so that was a little lesson right there. It's like, don't be lazy.
Yeah.
And so then I remember, you know, blinked my eye, woke up, and then I was like, holy shit. I looked at when I woke up, it was 7:50. And so I'm like, oh shit, I got to go downstairs, turn the computer on, do all that stuff. I had to pee my brains out, you know. And then I think when I opened the door, I almost like took my wife out, you know, like 'cause she was like walking out of my son's room. And, you know, and she's like, yeah, I'm like, I'm late, you know, and she's like, oh boy.
That was me last night when you sent that message. I was like, holy shit. I gotta eat, I gotta friggin' piss, I gotta, all this shit I gotta do.
It was funny because Curry at one point was like, what have you talked to Dio? And I was like, so I was like, yeah, he said he'll be here. And it just to me, like, you'll be there. Like, if you weren't, you would tell me.
Right. I
You know,
fully planned on being there.
and so you know, cutting it out there. And so yeah, I was like, you know what, screw it, I'll just message him just in case.
I'm glad
Did I
you
lose
did,
you?
because I completely forgot. I mean,
You're getting you're choppy.
oh, well, maybe my wife's signing out. I don't know. I'm streaming. I'm,
You're like weird. You like sound like you're robotic.
huh.
I don't know if that's me.
Did that change it? Maybe it's on your side. I don't know. Ooh, fucking snake! Fuck, he almost got me. Bastard. That's what you get. Dead. That's what you get.
Oh, you sound better now.
I wish that you were able to harvest like the snake skin, alligator skin. Jaguar skin. For some reason, you can't. Those aren't craftable materials, and they should be. You gotta make a tanning rack and make leather. Instead of banana leaves, have leather friggin' armor.
Yeah, it's a good call actually, because I mean, like you said, it's all realistic. You know, I'm gonna kill a snake. I'm gonna be able to use its
Yeah,
skin,
fuck yeah.
use
Gotta
its
see, gotta see skin frickin' boots.
belt. I mean, even I think you can use the. I think if you
The rattle.
care,
Yeah.
well, even not that. I think if you're careful and you skin it and leave the skin intact, you can use it as like a little carrying, like fucking satchel.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Like you
yeah.
take all the guts out. I think I've seen like Bear Grylls. I don't know if it's Bear
I've
Grylls
seen
or.
Barrow use some animal's stomach as a canteen. So.
Yeah, it's like the similar. Oh man.
Ooh, stop that.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
Bad enough that the video game makes that yawn noise when you lay down. That kills me at nighttime, dude. I'm like, oh my god, you gotta stop that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I mean, it was involuntary. Well, I
no,
don't
it's
know.
just
It's
funny.
kind of
But it
voluntary, right? Because the yawns feel good.
right, it's like that. Uh, you're was it? You're searching for air, and so when you get it, you're satisfying that like craving.
I don't think it's necessarily always that. I know that they say it's because your brain is craving oxygen, but I think it's more than that. Or else, why would it be contagious? Why would someone else yawn around you when you yawn? I think it's more of like a, you know, social functioning thing that gets us all on the same page. Like the male equivalent of PMS. We all sync up and get on the same page with our sleep schedules. Alright. We got a shitload of firewood here. So I'm building this little, it's just one platform with two balconies. Beds on one balcony, just a deck on the other balcony with the hole cut on top because I was trying to build up enough to build a bridge over to that spot because I didn't know if I'd ever find the grappling hook. You can always try to make it to where I'm at. You wanna have a little excitement.
Um, the because I'm probably gonna have to get off here for the next 10 minutes. Of like getting lost and then not being able to.
As long as you don't sleep, when you die, you'll wake back up in that case.
Right, that's true.
And as long as you're not carrying anything you don't want to lose, I'm thankful for the weapons rack that helps you with that. So I'm glad I found that weapon. That was huge. And that was really close. That was the closest thing to our camp, dude. It's literally just a little bit east and north. And it's right there. It's like, holy shit. I walked around the entire map looking for that freaking thing. It was right there.
Right under your nose.
It was literally right under the nose. Metal armor saved my life, though. I didn't even get cut by the jaguar when he attacked me once. He hit me, and I started searching for the wound, and I had no wound.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. I don't know how many hits it'll take before it's like broken, but that was one on whatever piece that he attacked. I need to chop down some trees. I need some long sticks. Always look for the right trees to chop down so I'm not taking a food source. Little bastards are following me. And when I notice them, I can pull my bow out. Boom! I got that guy. He tried to run. Oh, he is running. He's bleeding though. Damn, he ran away. Okay, I heard wind chimes or something. That was weird. What the fuck was that? Where'd that little bastard go? He died somewhere around here. I mean, it's a cliff. He wouldn't have run off the cliff. Would he? I think he fucking did. Yeah, he jumped off the
Scared him.
cliff.
You scared him off a cliff.
I shot him with an arrow. He should be dead.
There.
That's a tough little pig. I'm assuming the pigs. That sound like pigs.
You guys are addicted to that game, it seems like. You've been playing it for a while now.
I have.
Yeah.
Dad hasn't played too much, to be honest.
Yeah, as we were just saying, I'm over here trying to, like, how do I start a fire? And he's like, we just, like, he answered me like I should know it. And I'm like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
And then, like, 3 minutes later, I'm like, all right, am I missing something here? And he's like, dude, you gotta make a fire. And, like, as I said it, I was like, oh, dude, I completely forgot. You actually have to craft a little fire. I'm like, you know, that's what I was like. I haven't played much. Like, I played enough, but I haven't played enough. If that makes sense.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I've been playing the crap out of Vane the past week or so.
I fucking hate that game.
Everybody hates it. I don't know why.
Because it sucks. That's plain.
Well,
and
I
simple
mean,
truth.
it's not finished.
It
That's the thing. It's a
sucks.
work in progress.
Yeah, well, when it's finished, it might be okay, but right now,
Yeah.
it completely sucks. I played it. I'm not saying that just from saying that. I played it. I gave it a fair shake. That game sucks ass.
Why do you not like it? Like
Mainly because
the animations and all that, or
no, but it's so clunky. The movement
Yeah.
is so fucking clunky. That was
Yeah,
the
it
main reason
is.
I couldn't stand it. I hate when it's just not natural feeling. You know what I mean? A lot of
Yes,
games, like you
yeah.
move around. Most every other game, every first-person shooter is fairly natural feeling. That game is very unnatural. Nothing flows easily. It's just weird.
Yep. Yeah, that's fair.
Need to
It's
rest.
just unpolished. It doesn't feel.
Yeah.
smooth.
I was looking at the roadmap the other day, and unfortunately with them, I think they have bit off a bite bigger than they can chew. Because there is a very, very long list of things that they want to do. And it just seems like this is the type of game that's gonna take like 5 or something years before anybody touches it, you know?
I mean, maybe once they do iron it all out, it'll be good, because I can see some fundamental shit in there that's okay. But it's like there are other games that are far better that do the exact
Yeah.
same friggin' thing.
I said, if you want that experience, but really in depth, Project Zomboid.
I like the first person aspect. I hate third person games. I don't know why.
I'm the same way.
It just To me, it's really weird. I don't know.
I hear that, but the amount of detail that's you're gonna like that's in Zomboid, you're not gonna get in a first person
Yeah.
shooter.
Yeah, probably not.
You say detail, you mean options like crafting
Depth,
options, depth.
like
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the there's so many little things to it's I don't even know how to
Crafting options, learning options. Yeah, a tree,
write
a tree of knowledge, I guess, or a database.
not just that it's just like the everything has like
Experience level attached to it.
like you can chop down a tree that tree gets harvested like stuff like that, but you to learn how to do it,
Right, right.
generators you read you said it's like I don't even know how to describe like the it's because of the fact it's a 20-year-old game. I guess it's that
Yeah.
if you're gonna want to get real in depth and kind of have this zombie I hate to call it realistic because it's not realistic, but
Yeah,
that
it's a
realistic
zombie.
feeling of a game, that's the one you're gonna want. There isn't a first person shooter, and but and to get that level of detail is gonna take years because of the fact there isn't one. I guess is more my point. You know,
Yeah. It's a
you
game where you can basically do whatever you want, just like in real life, basically, like you're saying.
right, and I think that the big I think with Zomboid is that there is no cure for it. So there's also a very like I played for an hour yesterday and I got bitten, and so everything
Yeah.
that I've done for the last whatever 6 months, not really, but the last 3 weeks is basically thrown in the trash with that one character. So that's just like the character development, the skills, and it sucked because the guy was a close to a one-shot kill with like like a regular ball peen hammer, because I used it so much, and then you die
Yeah.
and you start with a guy with zero, and so it's like
You gotta build that experience back
build
up.
that up, and what ended up happening for me was. And it's I usually take a baseball bat as my secondary because I can strap it to my back and it's like a quick
Yep.
slot. But I forgot to bring it, and so then when I ended up the ball peen hammer handle broke, I ended up having to switch to my pocket knife, and so then I ended up stabbing a zombie with the pocket knife, and it got close enough to bite me. So it's like those little details, and it's like I said, it's like you don't get. I think part of it's like you die not easily, but you can die easily if you're not smart and not
Thousand ways
watching.
to die.
Yeah.
You could have named that game 1,000 ways to die.
Right, because there's no
Yep.
cure. Once you're bit, that's it. You're done. Whereas most, I think why I also like it is because most other zombie games, there's a cure, and so it's like, yeah, you get
Yeah.
bit. Who gives a shit? You're just gonna eat some antibiotics and go on your merry way. This ratchets that up a little bit.
Yeah. In Vane, it's the same way, at least. Like, if you get bit, you're done. Like, you've got, like, 5 minutes before you die. And when you do die in this game, it deletes, like, half your inventory. But it's still not bad. You can just go throw your stuff in, like, a chest and then die and then go grab it again. So what a lot of people do is they have
same
Iron Man
thing.
runs,
Same
where
thing.
if you
That's the
die,
same
it
thing
deletes
that
your
Ben
game.
does.
Yeah, like I said, everything that Vane has is from Project Zomboid. That's
Yes, it
literally
is.
ripped it all off.
The
It's because
developer
it's
said is heavily inspired by Project Zomboid and a little bit of
easy.
DayZ.
Yeah. I think the
And me
issue is there's like
personally,
two
I like
people
that.
to the developers. That's the
It
other
is
issue.
now. It is now. Let me check the. I can't. It's now 4 main developers with 2 people on the side helping out every once in a while. So it's
Yeah.
getting a bigger. It's getting a bigger group of people. So hopefully they can polish this game enough to where people would like to play it, and then they can start adding other weapons and all that stuff. Because just the movement mechanics and certain other things like base building, they really need to be fixed. Which the next update is focused on remaking all of the animations. So hopefully that will be decent. And if it's not, then I probably won't be playing this game ever again. Because then that just goes to show that they have no idea what they're doing, and it's not worth waiting around for them to make a better game. Because as far as I'm aware, this game has been out for a good while. I'm not sure. Let me see here.
I was on the verge of passing out.
Is the yawning again?
No, I'm
Stay fucking.
fucking just starving to death here. I gotta sleep. I'm just about to pass out again, but a piece of meat cooked right as I was about to freaking pass out. Saved me.
Are you serious? Okay, that pissed me off.
Thirsty.
So I have a sports car parked in my house, kind of like, like a rich person does. And I walked into it, and it flipped that sports car and just sent it spiraling around my house and
I like
destroyed
how
everything.
you think that it's a rich person that would park their car in their house. It's just a car enthusiast.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. I meant rich person as in having, like,
I know.
the
enough
car
money
that I
to
have
put
in
a
my
glass
house is a
showcase
Ferrari,
friggin'
so-
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, but it just deleted my couch, my TV, my dresser. I'm mad, and I'm hopping off. I see your guys' point. I literally just walked into the side of the car, and it just daisied it.
I've never had that in Project Zomboid.
Okay. If I had money, I would give it a shot. I just guarantee you I may not like it.
I mean, I bet with, it is you alone, you may not like it as much. I bet if, the more people, that's probably where it also would shine too, because of the fact that, like, strength in numbers. But
And people
They
could show me how
gotta
to play.
fix the mechanics. They gotta fix the Oh, not Zombie. That's what you're talking about.
no, yeah, I was talking Zomboid.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Right, you have somebody to kind of teach you the ropes. Like I still haven't really get a ton into the crafting because I just die too much. Like it's at the point where I did a custom game where I'm at like, I think I'm at 20 times XP, and it's just so that way I can actually like figure shit out because I die too fast.
What's the issue? You just rush in without thinking, or
Oh, I
get
just it's,
surrounded
yeah,
or
There's a
something?
thousand
yeah,
ways to
it's just
die.
everything. Yeah, it's just 1,000 ways. It's
Yeah.
it's I've spent like literally 6 real like life days playing off and on for say a week, and that's like making circles around the neighborhood, just like slowly like collecting stuff, keeping it in one house, so I have like a little stronghold. And then my strategy is you get a stronghold, you start collecting a bunch of gear. Your big thing you're trying to find is a can opener.
Thirsty.
As silly as it sounds, is a can opener, multi-tool, and then you want like depending on your preference of weapon. So like I prefer the hammer. It's a one-handed weapon, a hatchet, crowbar. Crowbar is really good because they last a little bit longer than say the hammer. But if you know what it is as you collect stuff, you remember, okay, if you see like a small wooden handle, you grab the small wooden handle, you bring it back to your stash. So then when you break your hammer, the head of the hammer isn't going to break; it's just the handle. So then you lose the handle. You go back, you can repair it, and and then you move on. And so I like that because it's one-handed. So because what ends up happening is if you're out scavenging and say you found a rifle bag, right? And it's got an actual shotgun inside of it. Well, now I can carry that with my left hand with my backpack on my back, and then I have a crowbar with my right hand, and I can smash zombies with that without taking a like encumberment penalty. Whereas you can literally take that rifle bag and put it in the backpack, but you're going to take a bigger encumberment penalty than if you put it on the hand and carried it like normal. If you use the baseball bat, he's going to drop that that rifle bag in the ground, and then you're not going to be able to carry it because he now needs 2 hands to swing the baseball bat. And so that's like my oh shit thing, because obviously you don't always have like the rifle bag or a duffel bag that you're carrying around. It's randomly here or there. It might be like, okay, so I'm going to ransack the hospital. You're going to want to bring that duffel bag because you're going to want to throw as much medical supplies as you can carry out of that building. And so you might want to have the your normal shit in your backpack that's on your bag, and then your back, and then you're going to have your duffel bag to pack shit in there. And so like it's like that type of stuff where then it's like, you know, little things like that kind of go a long way, you know, and knowing that. And so, like I said, it's like to me, I prefer that. Sure, you guys might say, Ray, you're an idiot. Why don't you carry a sledgehammer and just run around
I'm
with a
just laughing
sledgehammer?
at how many times you've said like a valley girl here.
Yeah,
Like, uh-huh,
like,
like,
so
yes, queen.
yeah. Well,
Yeah, but
whatever you like, you know, I think is part of is part of what I've been saying, right?
Yep.
Preference
yeah,
on the weapon, you know. So I think some people prefer, you know, the two-handed weapon. You can get a metal pipe or
Yeah,
something like
but
that.
you're freaking exposed.
Right, but it's also, you know, so as you play, you're gonna get better with that pipe. So like you might only need one hit to actually knock down a zombie, and then you
Yeah,
can stomp
yeah,
its head.
yeah.
You know, so like those
yeah,
are the gambles where it's like, you know, let's be realistic. I'm probably, you know, in my mind, I'm like, oh, I can one hit knock down a zombie, you know, and hoping I can be able to one hit kill a zombie with a hammer. Probably won't happen, you know, but my skill will get up to the point where I can just knock them down with one and then, you know, then stomp them, and that's where my strength comes in because you can use your fists and your feet and all that stuff. So, and all that stuff matter. Like even the, you know, there's blacksmithing, there's wood, you know, woodsmithing, all that stuff. And so it's like as you learn, you want to pick a path. Like even it sounds silly, but it's like when you first start, you want to immediately turn the TV on and you want to turn it to like the Home and Garden channel, and you want to try to catch the woodworking show so that way you can learn woodworking faster than trying to find books around like the you know the town. Like you go to the library or the schools and find books, or you know check the gas station and like the magazine area, and there might be a book on woodworking that you can read, and then you then learn woodworking that way. But the you know quick easy way is to tune on the Home and Garden, and you can watch like I said, there's like a cooking show and then there's a woodworking show, and so very quickly you can learn those two things. And then there's also an outdoor show, so you learn like
Survival skill.
yeah, little survival skill stuff. And so you like, and it sounds silly, but you know, if you get lucky, you find a mechanics book, and then you sit down and you watch the Home and Garden channel and watch the woodworking show while reading your mechanics book, and now you've gained two skills at the same time. You know, and that stuff. So like, not to, I literally will collect as many books as I can, and then I'll go sit down for a day, and I'll just sit there and have my guy watch TV and read. You know, and usually it's pretty early to kind of get ahead of that learning curve and stuff like that. So like I said, I get like pretty well established. It's just that, you know, as Dio said, the 1,000 ways to die. It's the, you know, I have a car and, you know, might be, it's a piece of shit because you find it and you get lucky, and so then you drive it, but it still has like a fucked up motor. And so then you get to the middle of town and you're trying to ransack the gas station to get gas,
The
and
motor
next
takes
thing
a
the car
shit on
doesn't,
you.
yeah, the car doesn't work,
yeah,
or you know, I'm driving down the road, probably a little too fast, and next thing you know, there's 5 zombies in the middle of the road, and I swerve and I smash into a telephone pole, and there goes your car. And then you get 5 zombies coming after you, and you have no clue how to get back to where you were, you know. And so it's yeah, maybe I'm a little impatient, but you know, I think it's just the deadliness of that game too.
yep,
Yeah, I mean, I've even had dumb stuff where I've been, you know, like I thought I cleared a house, cleared the neighborhood, and then I go into a house, and I'm in the house, and I'm like in the kitchen, and I'm literally cooking food, and all of a sudden, I get attacked by a zombie out of nowhere, and then I realize, like, after I go back to that house and I find out there's like a basement, but it was like, I thought it was like a closet door, so I didn't even like, you know, didn't even think about it. Or it's like just a weird layout where it's like the way the stairs looked, it didn't look like there was stairs underneath, and so, you know, I bypassed it and then get screwed to the, you know, little aspect like that, you know, and that's obviously my own fault, but just little things.
yep.
Tim Wilson would
Someday.
say, it's the little thing.
Yep.
It's the little thing.
So someday I'll get better. It's progression, you know, right?
Yep.
They didn't build Rome overnight.
So we're
I'm
told.
not going to build. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the restroom. I'll be back.
So right when I start trying to cook some meat, it rains. It's nice. I thought this was undercover, but I didn't put it in far enough. Okay. It's nice and sunny now. Let's try this.
I got these arrows. I got a ton of arrows still, I think, is my problem.
What?
The arrows. I got a ton of arrows.
Oh, if you're carrying a
I
bunch,
keep saying,
they're heavy.
yeah, it keeps saying that I'm,
I carry about 6 with me, and you can retrieve them.
I also have a bunch of like random campfire ash on me. Bunch
Yeah.
of the random shit.
I put the campfire ash in that box. There's charcoal box over there by the furnace, bone box, obsidian box. Everything is heavy. I got a box for it.
I know charcoal was where. I remember seeing it just a second ago.
Right by the
They had a
furnace.
bunch.
Left side
That's
of the
what I
furnace. Ooh, I almost got my window wall up. Fucking A. I'm excited. It's starting to look like a base.
What time is it? 5:30.
Freaking out because they're all still sleeping.
Well, I'm like, do I wake them up? Because it's the flip side, right? So then,
right. How late are they going to be up if you don't let them sleep?
and I don't mind. I'm probably also gonna end up, probably if I was smart, I would go to bed somewhat early tonight because I only got a few hours of sleep. But yeah, it's more that like the tonight. No, it was actually, I took the kids because my wife was like, I had to drop her off, and then took about an hour. And so I took the kids out to breakfast. They fucking loved it.
Oh, yeah. Who doesn't love a good breakfast in the morning?
Oh, it was homemade corned beef hash for me, baby.
Oh, there you go.
The stuff was
Not a corned beef
fantastic.
hash
Too.
person, but my brother loved that shit. I just couldn't bring myself to like it.
This is like real. Like this dude, you could tell like he takes like a legit piece of corned beef, cooks it all up, and then no spacing backpack. What do I have on me?
Arrows?
Drop the arrows. I literally have a spear, a stone axe, a bone knife, one rope.
What are you trying
One
to pick
stick.
up?
I'm trying to pick up a peacock bass.
Oh, but it's just inside the
The backpack.
first compartment of that backpack. That
Yeah.
has the raw fish in it. Wherever your feathers, bandages, arrows, dry leaves.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. There's really not a lot here.
Well, reorganize it. Pull down on your D-pad and it'll reorganize everything. And it'll create more space. You'll be able to pick it up.
That's why I literally just hit down and read that just as you told me. I was like, oh, I didn't know that was there.
Yeah, it forces you to keep it tidy and organized or it will just eat up space.
As it should, right?
Yeah, everything takes its certain layout.
Right? We go hiking or camping, your backpacks.
You're cramming your shit in one way. I'd love to see someone try to friggin' repack my go bag.
True, because it's like mine's set up well when I go, and then that is about it.
Yeah. Once you dig something out of it, it just changes the whole dynamic of the bag.
Then you could, so like another thing, right? Pick up the leech and
Yeah,
keep
you
it.
should be able to use it for bait or
Put it on a snake bite, suck out the venom.
something. Yeah, that would be kind of cool too. Use it as a little, like a magnet. But there's got to be more than just survival for this game. It has to be like escape.
Want me to Google it?
Yeah, fuck it. I mean,
I mean, we haven't Googled anything.
it feels like
Which
there
is
should
pretty-
be a reason for. I mean, either we're gonna build a fortress, like you said, or we're just gonna gear up to get out.
Yeah, because we're at that point. I mean, you've done a hell of a job over here, so and so it's like you said, it's either I'm starting to get my bearings again. I think I just had a brain fart there on how to play.
That happens. Are you talking to me? What'd you say? Way to throw away some oh. What? Are you asking me to do something? I don't know what you're saying. I think I need to take care of something. So we'll lay down to sleep.
Do you know that DeMarcos does the OSUT training now?
Yeah, I
Oh,
saw
so-
that. I saw that. Yeah, he's a bootlicker
Fucking
for
kid.
sure.
Well,
And he's a
Yeah.
narc.
it's a narc. He's a bootlicker. Yeah. He and everybody loves him, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean, he's a likable guy until he's not.
Right. I think we saw through that.
Yep. I did just because we had we stayed up one morning until, God, it was late. We spent hours just talking, and I just realized what a pompous little bastard he was. He just thinks he knows everything. And I hate that in somebody. And it's okay to be knowledgeable, but you don't know everything. Even in any particular field, you don't know everything. You never can. You never will. It doesn't matter the field. You will never get 100% mastery of that field because things aren't stagnant. Everything changes.
Oh, I got a photo request.
Photo request.
White. Yeah. It's too intelligent report.
Fuck, man, I burned all my meat. Damn it. That's what you get for multitasking. The waste of a perfectly good little peckery, whatever those things are called.
I'm going to top secret stuff here.
Okay.
So I think I gotta talk to these guys because I think I gotta get another clearance because this is twice that one of them have sent me something that I can't access.
Interesting.
And so then I get this and I don't know if and to me, this isn't usually Russell, but then like with Russell, he just sent it to me like basically like the pictures I needed, he sent to me through Discord, and just like it was like, here you go. And so like I know he probably doesn't want to be doing that because I had sent them a few messages through Discord, and then they were like, yo, why don't we funnel it through the 506 message, just so that and I think what it is for them, they can just hit forward on my message. I'm
Right.
assuming it's like an email where they can forward it
Just to
to
make
and
it
say,
easier.
that it's somebody else, and then,
They try to do
you know,
everything on the forums so that it's public record.
right, that too. And so it's like, so I was surprised, and so it's the same thing. Like he said, this is first fruit or due by publication of this article, and so it's like, I to me, and this is I think a conversation I got to kind of have is I'm one of those people. I'd like to get as much information as possible when I sit down to do. This is an intelligence photo, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I want kind of as much information as possible. So when I sit down, I have the full broad of what the photo is needed. Because at the end of the day, this is something I've thought about. Is this image right here? Is basically it's Sergeant White having me take a picture. It's a satellite imagery, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so I've always thought that picture he's already has in his mind, and so then he's trying to explain it to somebody, and I'm trying to reproduce that exact picture, where it's probably easier for him to do that picture, but
Sure.
this is what they kind of want me to do, and so it's like, you know what I mean, so like I'm torn on kind of how to approach that, if that makes sense.
It does. I'll be right back. I gotta step out here with the wife.
Yep.
She's hunting me for something. I think the dog's shit on me.
All right. Are you guys there?
Nope, I'm back.
Oh, you both left. Okay. I was just gonna ask. Isn't to me GreenHell seems a lot like The Forest or Sons of the Forest. Like it seems like almost a direct ripoff of that game.
Yeah, that's why I said that to Dio. It was like, there's a better game called Sons of the Forest.
Yeah.
The difference is this was $2.50.
Yep.
So
Yeah. I played The Forest, but I got bored of it really quick. It was too easy.
right, it's like a save this. It does seem like the building. Actually, I don't know. We haven't built in this game. That's actually what him and I have been talking about. Is I gotta go upstairs here. Oh, people are waking up. That's what Dio and I were just talking about. How it's like neither one of us know what's the point of this game. Is there an end? Can you escape? Because like there's times where you're going to like psychosis. No, it's not like oh you'll never escape. Like you know this and that. And so it's like, can you escape, or are you just here for the long haul? You know, because I was saying it's like, well, if it weren't for the long haul, then let's make a giant Taj Mahal, you know, in this kind of cool fortress and start building stuff because it's, you know, crafting is part of the game. But it's like, well, if the whole point is to try to leave and to, you know, to exit the island, then, you know, I think the base camp that Dio's got set up is perfect. It's now let's make multiple iron weapons to bring with us to whatever the hell we're we're gonna battle on our way out the door. So
Yeah.
all right. I
So
gotta
I
jump
plan
up
on
here.
building a couple of bases in different places just so, because inevitably you get fucked up while you're out, and you need to have a place where you can save so you can leave all your shit on the thing. When I got lost, I died like 10 times trying to find my way back, and I kept losing everything that I would craft. And all
Right.
the meats and shit that you get, and it was everything. And it's like, motherfucker. There's gotta be a better way.
So there must be an S3 operations server, Dio, huh?
S3 operations server. There's a
There's got to be a server we don't know about because it says is preferred the S3 operations server in its current state of mod sets to be utilized for consistency. And then he said, as of date, February 17th, 26. And so, you know, I get it. That's a conversation we never really had is, you know, they told me I'll just go use the server 1, server 2, server 3. Well, I mean, that's only fire up
there is
armor
4 as
quick.
well, and that's the one that
Right, and
usually
4.
you're testing on.
And so, but if I look at them, neither one of these are where the island, and then Everon. And so this one's Merrick Island. And so and so it's back to like how do they expect me to do that,
To get the photo.
right? I'm just gonna go to all.
So what,
type
did he
in-
just give you coordinates and say I need a photo of this, a satellite view of this?
Description.
Okay.
Security forces were under fire with armed workers. Is spoiler. Didn't hear this. Armed
Yeah.
workers, civilians at a stockade or similar provision fighting position should be recognized outside the power plant somewhere on the southeast of Merrick. At least times one, or as needed, multiple photographs of the island airfield from overhead, signaling satellite, high altitude, depicting A missiles, AAA Shika systems, radars, etc., along with generic Urals, utility trucks, and clusters of equipment crates and boxes. If times allows, an additional photo of separate motor pools of self-propelled artillery pieces. And so, you know, this is time frame. First photo due by, and so here's your, so this is attached to Intel for Task Force Bravo Warno, NTL, 4th of March 26th. So basically I have to have that photo submitted by then. And so then my guess is that's a week before that's probably going to get released, right? Because it's submit photos. He's got to then give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, and then, you know, because that's my deadline. This is first photo due by publication of this article. Airfield of adjacent photos required for attached intel. Oh, it's the first photo due by publication of this article. I can't look at the article. All right. I got some work I gotta do. But yeah, so when I type in 506, it's, I guess you see right there, S2 operation server, but it's just Game Master. It just says Game Master.
Oh,
So that I'll have to check.
that-
I'll have to check that one out.
you should,
I forgot about
if
that.
that's
That
the right
S3.
island, then that's what they want.
It just says Game Master, so maybe they have it hidden on purpose. Right, like think about it. Like anybody can type in 506.
Sure.
And that server comes up, and so then it's easy for you to look it up and say, oh look, it says Game Master Evron, so it's where the next thing's in Evron. And so they might have like a mod that changes the name, and so they can keep it hidden.
Possible.
But, all right, guys, I gotta jump off here. The little people are stomping upstairs.
Right on.
Alrighty.
I will talk to you guys later.
All right, brother.
Take care.
Yeah.
We'll figure out the point of this game.
Is it not to escape the island,
That's
or
what
is
I
it
thought
just
it
like?
was. That's what I've come to the conclusion that I think it is. Whether it is or not is another story, but it may just be survival. I know in the story mode, the objective is to find your wife and escape the island. But this is survival mode, and I don't.
So probably just survival. Yeah.
If it is just survival, then like Ray was saying, they just need to build a massive base somewhere.
Yep.
Stockpile stuff. I think I've found almost everything that you can find for crafting.
Yep. Yeah, I was watching your a couple of the streams that you've had recently, and I just found it funny. When I was watching, there was 4 times a frog crossed your path, and all 4 times you missed it every single time. You chase it into the forest, miss every single strike, and then it'd get away.
I remember that one. I remember
Yep.
that little bastard. I like 4 or 5
Yep.
times I tried to hit him, and I just missed every friggin' time.
Yep. I was laughing.
Elusive little bastard.
Yep. Yeah, and I assume you have, like you don't pay attention. You have the messaging turned off and whatnot on your streaming. So like if I message you, you won't see it, right?
Do I have to be on YouTube to see that?
Y
I mean, do I have to
Yes.
have my channel open and all that to see
yeah,
it?
like I mean, I can text, like I can message you and stuff like that. Like I can type in the chat.
I got you.
Um,
I don't know if I have it turned off or I just don't pay attention to it. It could be either.
Yeah. Yeah, because usually when I stream, I have to go through my phone, and then I just, watch my stream on my phone. And so that's how I see if other people message me and stuff.
Gotcha.
But, I mean, I don't really get that many viewers, so it's kind of pointless.
Right.
But
right.
it is kind of nice if, like, a viewer joins that has played the game before and gives you
Sure.
some tips
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
didn't
yeah,
know.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But I think the couple of times that people have joined, of course there's the occasional bot that tries to get you to subscribe stuff, and I block that instantly. But mostly people will just come and say hi, and then just say cool game or something, and then leave.
Gotcha.
That's not crazy.
Almost got the secondary base built up. So I figure we'll build one to the far east, one to the far south. This is the one in the far south. And the one we have now is over on the central western coast. This one's on the southern central coast. I'll do one in the east and one in the north. That way wherever we're traveling, we're fairly close to a save spot. And you need them. You get bit by a freaking rattlesnake or something, you're going through a shitload of bandages. If you get attacked by a jaguar, you gotta freaking stop the bleeding with a bandage, then freaking put maggots into the infected wound, then put either a tobacco or a lily dressing bandage on it to keep an infection. And if you don't, you end up infected and freaking starting to go crazy because when your sanity gets low, you start hearing voices.
Oh, that sounds
Shit
fun.
starts happening. Yeah, you just start hallucinating tribal members chasing you, and they can attack you and kill you.
Huh.
It's crazy. Tribal guy scared the living shit out of me on the edge of a cliff. Because I was
I
going
think,
crazy.
yeah.
And I was at the edge of a cliff, and I was like, huh, no
Yeah.
way down there. And I turn around, he's right there, like, ah!
I remember you
screamed out
messaging
loud.
me saying that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scared the living shit. It's the best jump scare I've had in a long time. I mean, it
Yep.
literally got me. I was laughing at myself. Like, that's
That
hilarious.
I
Scared the shit
I
out of me.
played the forest, and there was a lot of times in the forest when that
I think
happened to
this
me.
is similar to that.
It's basically a direct rip-off of that game. That's why I haven't really had an interest in playing it, because the forest is way more polished.
Is it?
What I've seen, yeah.
GreenHell is the ripoff, or Forest is the ripoff?
GreenHell is the rip-off.
Okay,
The forest and the forest, Sons of the Forest, came out first.
okay.
And then it spawned a bunch of knockoffs, which GreenHell being one of the more popular knockoffs.
The only reason I grabbed this is because it was $2.95, and I'm very,
Yep.
very happy that I bought it because it's dirt cheap and a lot of fun. This is right up my alley. I love Ark, and I think you would like Ark as well, just for the sheer building capabilities in Ark.
Yeah.
Like when I told you I built a base that was the size that I told you, you said you really didn't know how big that was. Think of Fallout, the walls that you put down in Fallout and stuff. It's basically the same size. As
Gotcha.
that. And when I built it 50 by 80 base that was 6 of those things tall, big enough to ride a Giga inside of the base.
Yeah.
And a Giga is fucking a huge
Yep.
dino. Or a Brontosaurus. I could ride him inside the base.
Must have taken you a long time.
Actually, I'm really good at building an Ark now. I mean, really good. Like, it does not take that long. Now, if I was doing it 100% legit, it takes a little longer. But I have built the exact same base in a legit server. And the only thing that makes it more difficult... And on Genesis 2, it's easier because you have the jetpack. Just automatically, you have the jetpack. You have all the technology right off the bat when you go to Genesis 2, so you can fly. And that makes building a lot easier because if you don't have that, you have to either get a Quetzal, which is a big bird that's hard to catch, and put a platform on it and keep moving him around and jumping off, and he'll sit there and hover, and you can build off his back, or a Bronto or a Giga or something. And those are all end game things. You're not getting those the first 3-4 months that you're playing unless somebody gifts you one. You're just not going to get one. And if you do, you're going to be lucky, and he's incredibly low level and all of that. Then you got to breed him until they're boss. Which I started a breeding program with. I turned up the egg laying and hatching and reproducing things all the way up. Not all the way, but I bumped them up a lot. And did a production line for Rexes. And I can breed 40 at a time now. And they're all boss Rexes. I got them just badass Rexes ready for all the bosses. Already done a couple of boss fights. Because that unlocks more stuff too. So that game, Ark, I would still be playing it if they didn't shut the servers down. I love the game. It is like my favorite of all time.
Yep. Yeah, it was a pretty popular game.
Mm-hmm.
I know quite a few friends that played it for a long time.
Mm-hmm. That's the whole thing, though, is that it was one of those, if you're going to play it on official servers, you're going to play it every day. Or you're going to be advanced enough to where you can cryo-forge your shit and won't lose it. You know what I mean? Because your dinos will starve to death. You freaking, your stuff will degrade if someone in your tribe doesn't walk close to it within, 3 days or whatever. If it's tech, it'll last 20 days. But all the shit degrades. And
Yep.
it disappears. Like I got back on a server that I hadn't been on for a long time, and my character was still there, but everything that my character was built and raised and everything, the whole base, huge base, gone. All the dinos gone. It was just depressing.
Yep.
I still had a max level character there. It was like, well, I could rebuild all of it, but I gotta start literally from scratch, like taming a freaking raptor so I can survive some bigger dinos.
Yep.
But I love that game.
I'm.
That game is fun. Best thing to get right off the bat was a dire wolf because it didn't require a saddle. Just ride them.
Oh. Yep. Yeah, I definitely need to give it a shot once I start getting some money here.
Well, Ark's free, I think, at this point. Ark,
Oh, okay.
the first Ark, not the one with what's his face, the Triple X guy, Vin Diesel. Fuck him.
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, I'm not a fan
Not
of
that.
his, and I'm bummed that they used him as some kind of selling point for the new game. He's like one of the main characters of the new game.
Yep.
I didn't like him enough to make that one way or the other, but I was angry at the game for giving up on the community, more than anything. I could have left a couple of frickin' servers going. But I'd start my own server if anyone else would want to play. I would, because I love that game. I fucking love that game. I'd make my Xbox the server, and then I would get on the computer. I'd have to buy it for the computer, but I would. Or I'd
Yep.
use my computer as the server and just play on the Xbox.
Sorry if I sound like I'm not interested.
No,
It's
no,
because
no,
I
no.
am in a house surrounded by a horde right now.
Understood?
It is not going good for me. I'm doing a permadeath run.
Been bit.
I'm sorry?
Already been bit.
Let me check.
If you haven't been bit, why are you doing a death run?
So I've been bitten, but I'm not infected.
Oh,
So that's good. I don't know how that works in a zombie game, but okay.
interesting. Superficial bite.
Yeah, I guess.
Cut the finger
Realistically,
off
in most games or videos, you get scratched or
it's over.
anything like that. It's done.
Damn it, I can't remember what thing kills the parasite. Oh, it's the little pea cut mushroom. Oh, right here. Nice. Parasites from dirty water.
Yep. Yeah. One of the things I watched on your stream that I really thought was a cool feature was checking yourself for leeches.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, not just leeches, any injury. You have to check for all the injuries and leave a medical treatment that's appropriate.
So does it like show you that your health is going down? So then
Oh,
you gotta
yeah.
check yourself.
Yeah, down in the lower left corner, it'll put up a little magnifying glass. That means, hey, you have an injury somewhere. Then you just gotta look on all four limbs. and see
Gotcha.
where it's at.
Basically telling you to search yourself and
Yeah.
see.
Say, look, you got
Gotcha.
an injury, or there's a leech, or there's worms. The worms suck because you got to use a fish bone to pluck out the worm, then a bandage. If you don't have a
Yeah.
fish bone or a bone that you can harvest into needles, then you're screwed. And you get infected. And you go crazy, and you just start hearing voices, and then tribe people are gonna show up and kill you. It's a downward spiral when you screw up. It's like, oh, this is a dire situation, and you can go from being perfectly good to I'm completely fucked in no time.
Yep. Imagine.
And right now I'm carrying a lot of metal implements that I made, and losing those would really suck. because it's expensive and time consuming to make those things. I mean, not terribly, but enough to where you don't want to have to do it again.
Yeah.
What am I missing? Carbs and fats. Eat some of these nuts. You can name everything in this, and I named the good nuts these nuts. I need to have some of these nuts.
That sounds like something I would do.
Yeah.
These nuts.
Yeah. Come on,
That's
suck
funny.
on these nuts. You need some protein or some
Yeah.
nuts. Suck on these nuts. But I named stuff like paracarb shrooms, and to know that that's the parasite mushroom, and food sick. There's stuff that heals food sickness, food poisoning. There's different medicinal shit to different plants.
Yep.
And it doesn't always show you what does what. So you either have to remember it or name the flower. Or the mushroom or whatever. So far the
That's pretty
biggest
cool.
predator was the caiman, but I figured the bow's the best way to kill a caiman. And my metal spear I did pretty good against my last jaguar. He hit me once, but I had metal armor on and it kept me from getting fucked up.
Nice.
That was
Why
the biggest
kinda-
challenge, was figuring out how to make the metal stuff to make the cast. Because you got to get mud and make a mold, and then fire the mold, and then make the metal, melt the metal, and then add the metal to the mold, and then harvest the mold, and then form the piece with whatever other components are necessary, a stick, some rope, or whatever. But I like stuff like this. This game, this is right up my alley right here.
Yep. Nice little survival game.
I dig stuff like this. These are just the challenges to stay alive, and I would like for this game to have a few more variables in the predators. You know, like they're just sort of. I don't know, every jaguar is attacked through the exact same way. There's no real difference. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I've already figured out all I
Need
gotta
some
do
variation.
is, all I gotta do is backpedal the whole time and keep stabbing. No problem, I'm gonna kill him.
Yep.
As long as you're not tired. Now, if you're tired,
Yeah, you're fucked.
you're just gonna get screwed. Because when your energy's down low, he literally will pass out and fall down. And then you got worm infection things that you gotta pluck out every time. Every time you pass out, you'll wake up with a worm in each arm. Every single time.
Dang.
So it's like passing out is bad. So you need to be close to a bed or a chair so you can get your energy back without passing out. Leeches. I hate the leeches.
Yeah.
But you should be able to keep the leeches too, and for whatever reason you couldn't.
Yeah, like put them in a jar or something.
Yeah, either fish bait or some kind of medical use for leeches.
Yeah.
There's a mushroom, I still haven't figured out what it does. It's really weird looking mushroom. It's like it's got like
Have you tried eating it?
Yeah, it gives you food poisoning, but there's got to be a
Oh.
reason besides food poisoning that mushroom is there. Gotta be a
Yeah.
reason for it, whether you got to cook it up to make it edible or get medicinal properties out of it. I found one in a cave, called it the magic mushroom because it did something really good. I can't remember what it is. I named it, so if I see it again, I'll know what it does. But it was like a wonder mushroom, so I named it a magic mushroom because it saved my life because I was screwed. And I was like, holy shit, I ate this and it cured me of all my shit. I still ended up passing out and dying, but not from the
As one
same.
does.
Yeah, not from the sickness that was getting me in that weakened state. But getting lost, this is not a big map, but is laid out in a way that is so confusing that you can easily get turned around and not know where the hell you are. Like easily. Like really, way too easily.
I may have screwed myself here. Because I made it hard difficulty so it starts, the game starts 6 months after the apocalypse. So water and power has been shut off. And loot is scarce. And I'm struggling to find food.
So normally can you start it off like closer to the beginning of the apocalypse?
Yes, you can start it off like the day after. So for some reason, there's not many zombies and power and water are still on for 6 months. So you've got plenty of time to start up your base and all that stuff. But I wanted more of a challenge because it was a little too easy. Now I'm struggling to find food and stuff. And I almost died right off the bat because there was a small horde outside the house I spawned in.
As there always is in
Yep. Yeah, I just
At least
looked
they
out
weren't
the
in
window.
the house that you were in. I've had them in the damn house I spawned in.
Yeah, that hasn't happened to me yet.
There was a door I had to open for the zombie to become a problem, but it was there.
Yeah.
You know, the game has potential. I will say that. I just can't stand the movement.
Oh my god. The zombie freaking scared the shit out of me. One of the sprinters ran up behind me. Yes, it does have potential and it needs a lot of polishing.
It's
Yeah.
really, if the mechanics were smoother, I would love the game. I would. Because there was other aspects of the game I thought, okay, I could get behind this. It's kind of cool. But it's just that movement mechanic is so shitty. I couldn't get past it.
Yeah.
I wanted to, because that's my kind of game. But it's couldn't.
I need to rest.
I can only take so much of that sort of crappy gameplay before I'm just over it.
Yeah. Yeah, it gets old.
Gives you a headache, or it gives me a headache anyway.
Oh no. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh, my fucking metal axe, bro. You gotta be kidding me. And I can't fucking harvest the metal from it? Oh, that sucks. I gotta go make another metal axe. Oh, that's awful. That's awful. And I'm all the way far away from my main base. Oh, yeah. Alright. I see how it is. I gotta go make another metal axe.
Yeah.
I found a mini Stonehenge over here. I was like, oh, cool. Okay, I did not need this. Why did I? Okay, whatever. Nothing goes to waste. I use it eventually. But right now, I need to build an axe. A crappy axe. You can't chop trees down without an axe. I'm heavy with nothing, so I need to go get rid of some stuff. I am carrying way too much stuff. charcoal, and all kinds of crap.
I need to rest.
And of course I'm exhausted.
Yeah.
That's the real thing about this game, is that your dude is constantly battling fatigue. Constantly.
Yep. Makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Makes you have to think about things. Yeah.
You definitely have to plan for an excursion or you're just
Yep.
gonna die. There's no just, oh, wing it. Yeah, go ahead, wing it. See how that turns out.
Yep. Man, I've not found one piece of edible food yet.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Your dude's gonna be starving.
Yeah, he already is. Dehydrated and starving. I've just found rotten food, which you do not want to eat,
No.
because that will make you even more thirsty
Yeah. Same thing happens.
and possibly sick.
It gets you sick, or you lose your sanity for eating. Even if you burn your meat, it's like your dude gets pissed off and he loses some sanity because you burnt meat.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wasted that, you bastard.
Yeah.
Which is, kind of realistic. You'd be pretty pissed off if you killed a rattlesnake and then went to cook him and burnt the meat and you were hungry.
Yeah.
Now I gotta see if I can easily navigate back home. Now's the time to do it. Everything here is built up except for what's not. Just need some more logs and I'll be finished. Finish the base, the bed in it. And fire to cook in. I guess a quick experiment before I leave. If I can pull mud off the bank of this river, so I can make a mud. Guess I could do stuff. Not gonna do it now, but that's huge.
What am I doing searching each of these houses? Let me just go find the grocery store. That might work a lot better.
The grocery stores have been hit. 6 months after.
Yeah,
the fact,
realistically,
okay.
yeah. You'd have much better luck looking through houses than a grocery store.
Fuck yeah. Because people are,
Yeah.
crafty, though.
Yeah, everybody says, like, in an apocalypse, don't, like, go to grocery stores for food and stuff. You want to go to, like,
If you could
gas
find a
stations,
bunker.
schools. Yeah.
Somebody's bunker. If they're dead already, that is. Because they'll kill you. Rather than give you their food.
Yeah, you want to, like, go to schools, gas
Hospitals.
stations.
Any place with a cafeteria.
Yeah.
Even restaurants might,
Well, I feel like restaurants would be the same. Like, they would be
Yeah.
out.
you would probably hit those after the grocery store.
Yeah.
Or even before. Gotta get their stuff before it was gone.
I
No, don't fall and die. Don't you do it.
think I'm gonna build a base in this church.
Oh my god, I fell. Okay, you didn't die, but he's hurt. What does he hurt from? I haven't seen a broken leg yet, but that's what I should have after that fall. Oh, I got a big gash on my leg.
Oh, that's always fun.
How do I use this? A lily bandage. Ooh, that's a... Yeah, that's a bad one. Got some medical here. A lily dressing? Yeah, that'll keep it from getting infected.
There we go. I got a pickup truck.
Pick 'em up.
Much safer.
Oh man, I think I got both of my legs. Oh, dude, I must have a leech somewhere. right off the bat, this is not looking good for me getting back home. Okay. Alright, let's keep on walking. No time for sitting still and dying in the fucking woods. Oh, this would have a cool cave under it. It's a skull cave. There's like 9 skulls in there. I swear at one point they were singing and keeping it raging from me. As they were on 4 corners of my base, like one to the north, one to the east, west, south. A group, not just one. And they were all chanting. I thought, oh fuck, here's a coup.
That's not good.
Son of a bitch, son of a bitch. Oh my god! Okay, he came at me different. That bastard came at me different. Wow, that was exciting. I got my blood pressure up, made my freckles stand up on my freaking skin. Holy shit. My armor protected me. Good mercy. The metal armor is the shit, dude. Fuck yeah. He hit me square and I'm not bleeding anymore.
Nice.
If I harvest this guy, I'm not going to be able to walk. I was able to take his head before as a trophy, but I don't do anything with it. At least I don't know what you can do with it. I was unable to do anything with it. Just carry a head around.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. Oh wait. Okay. I can drink from the beer tap, but it just made me way thirstier and drunk.
Of course it will.
Not a bad trade-off, but
Yeah, not if you're about to end your life.
yeah, not too bad. Now, let's see. I know there's something behind this. So I just searched the whole restaurant and there wasn't nothing. That is odd.
There wasn't nothing, so there was something.
Yeah. I meant there was nothing. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there was nothing in it other than a beer tap that I can drink out
Yeah,
of.
you drank it. Well, not all of it, I know.
Yeah, I drank a little bit of it.
13 gallons, I think, in a keg.
I could to the water pump, but it doesn't work anymore. I wonder if I can drink straight from the river.
You can, but
That
that's
definitely
treacherous.
not going to be good.
No, you'll probably get a parasite from that.
Yeah.
You know, when you're faced with certain death from thirst or a possible parasite, I'll take the parasite every time.
Yeah.
Drink the dirty water, deal with the consequences. Because they're generally
Now-
mild.
Hmm.
Those kind of consequences are generally mild consequences.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, compounded, you're still gonna die from it, but as long as you have a plan to rectify the issue.
Yep.
Like, I don't know what you can do when you get a parasite in that land. I know what to do in this game, but I don't know what you can do. Ooh, rattlesnake on a log. Wide berth. You stay there, buddy. You stay there.
Finally, I found a baseball bat, and I can actually one-tap zombies. Hopefully.
With your sick ass self. Ow! Jeez, fucking frog. Fuck, I killed one and turned around and another one right there. I was like, son of bitches. Travel in pairs here. They'll kill you too. Bad as shit. You let one of them bite you, that shit goes quick.
Huh.
Like a rattlesnake,
So-
not as bad as the poison toad.
Yeah. Poison dart frog, is that probably what it is?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Realistically, those things will kill you in like 5 minutes, I think.
Yeah.
They are very
They
deadly.
kill you pretty quick in this game too.
Yeah.
It does not take long, and your sanity's gone. You're friggin' dying of thirst, and then you kill it over.
Yeah, I mean the tribal Indians and stuff that live in the Amazon,
Poison darts.
they would, yeah, it's
That's
called
what
the
I'm trying
poison
to
dart
figure
frog
out.
because
Yeah, that's what they use
Yeah.
it for. I'm trying
Yep.
to figure out how to make
That's
that.
pretty
But there's a little thing called a frog stretcher you're supposed to get, and I don't know where it's at. I haven't found the blueprint for it.
oh, that's cool. I can light the candles. Nice. Now,
The one really cool
it
thing
ever
about
go
that
away?
game is the ability to harvest like everything. Like,
yes, that's why I really like this game. It's like there's so much. Like you can go into a house and if you want something, you can
wreck
take
the
it.
whole house. You
Yeah.
can destroy the cabinets. You can all that.
Yeah, and you can take it and stuff. Like I had my first base was set up in a shop, and I went out to a house and I took everything from the house and moved it into the shop. That's pretty cool. Where did I just put that dartboard? Another horde outside my house. That's not good. I don't know where all these zombies are coming. I'm not being loud or anything. I'm only using melee weapons.
I gotta be getting close to my base, or I'm gonna be thinking I'm lost.
One of the cool things in this game as well is that if you don't cover up your windows and the zombies will see you, they will break your window and climb in.
Yeah.
So you got to use cardboard or use blinds, pull down the blinds. Unless you live on a second story like I am thinking I'm going to turn this house into.
Come on,
Greatest night
come
time.
on. Starting to get iffy if whether I'm gonna make it or not. Unless I see something familiar here.
Oh shoot, it's snowing outside. That's not good.
Snow?
Yeah, it's snowing now. It's winter, which is not good because I have no winter clothing or any way to start a fire. Yikes.
Oh good, I made it. Come on. Successful trip. There. Finished building a bunch of shit and made it back. That's good. Now I'm feeling more confident that I know that route. 2 jaguars on the way. No tribal people. I avoided them. Oh, so good to be back home. I built this place up nice. This place is built up good. Oh, my trees are missing. What happened? What the fuck happened? I'm gonna chalk that up to maybe the graphics are messed up because it still says it's there. It's fertilized. It's hydrated. But the tree is not there.
There is one thing I'm noticing with this game is that there is a visual bug. Like, so the thing I'm noticing right now I'm walking in a house and it has no lights on. Every time I enter a new room, it's just like pitch black. And I have to turn on my flashlight and shut it off, and then I'll be able to see. It's a really weird bug. Got a bunch of broken locked doors in here. Alright, so oh, what did I do? There we go.
2 more jaguar teeth to add to the collection. I don't know what I can do with them yet, but I can keep them things.
Probably make a necklace if I would imagine.
I mean, that's definitely something
That
you
would be pretty
should
cool.
be able to make.
Oh shoot.
You busted?
I just came out to my truck. I accidentally left it on, and the zombies are
yeah.
piled up around it.
Of course they are. You left a truck running.
Yeah.
They're like, ooh, fresh meat.
Another problem in this game is that if you're going 2 miles an hour and you barely tap a zombie, they just keel over dead. And that's really annoying. It breaks immersion very easily for me. Realistically, you should have to go like,
20, 30
I don't know,
miles
maybe
an hour.
15 miles an hour
Yeah.
to get them to fall over and crack their head open on the concrete. Makes sense to me.
I gotta make a new axe. But I'm not gonna do it right now. Call it good. And get something to eat. 'Cause I'm hungry. Alright. We are stocked up, man. My base is looking fat. Got armor hanging on the armor stands, weapon racks full, arrow quivers full. All the supply stuff full. Hell yeah. Did a good job of stocking up a base camp. For sure. Oh, I gotta cook this meat before I go. Ray didn't leave me with a fire. Use all the sticks. Oh, he used all the sticks. I have 2 different little stockpiles. Gotta finish building my dog pen. Pretty
You can
close.
get dogs in the game?
No, I'm yeah.
Oh,
Real life.
real life. Okay.
I was building them about, I don't know, it's got a perimeter fence of probably 160 feet. So it's maybe a 50 by 50 pen that I've made for them. Right off the deck, so we can just let them out the door and they'll be in the pen area.
Yeah. Are they still being pretty rebellious?
Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, yeah. I think it's going to take some being left outside to correct that behavior.
Yeah.
Because that's just it. We've never had a place to like put one of them. You go be by yourself because you are being unsocial or whatever. Antisocial
Yep.
or
I can drink the water. Let's see. Slightly poisoned. Yep, I figured, but
whatever.
that is better
Come
than
on.
Dead.
dying of dehydration. Yeah. Oh, it makes me very stressed though. And I'm sick.
That's the same way this game is.
So, my stats are 83% starving, 19% sore and climbing very quickly, moderately poisoned, stressed, hydrated, and sick. It is going great for me.
Sounds like it.
But I figured this was gonna happen. It's gonna be hard off the bat until I set up like a farm, get everything situated. And I do like how this game, like the devs have said, that it's gonna be open beta or open demo available to everybody until they get the game in a good spot. So I'm playing the demo right now, and it unlocks like half the map for you, which is a pretty good amount.
Yeah, that's what I was
2 large towns. It does lock your stat menu at 50 though, which is about half. But it's not too bad. Let's see, I have some stats.
Good shit. Alright, I'm gonna get some food. Feel like food. Hungry.
Alrighty.
I will holler at you later, brother.
Alright.